This is my brother's funeral memorial. He looks so handsome there. He has his big chain on. And then he has his rooster. He loved animals. There he is. Wow. We weren't expecting this, buddy, but you are there. Beautiful photos. He always had beautiful photos and a beautiful smile. Look at that. Wow. This is what it looks like over here. And this is the sign in. I'm gonna sign here. Right next to my Uncle Oscar. I'm gonna put a shaded in heart.
I just don't want her to get sick.
She's strong. She's strong. But she does cry a lot.
She does cry a lot.
Yeah, she cries a lot.
It says here, when I must have you for a little while, please do not grieve and shed wild tears, and hug your sorrow to you through the years, but start out bravely with gallant smile, and for my sake and in my name, live on and do all things the same. It says, feed not your loneliness on empty days, but fill each waking hour in useful ways. Reach out your hand in comfort and cheer, and I, in turn, will comfort you and hold you near. And never, never be afraid to die, for I am waiting for you in the sky. That's beautiful.
I have a lot of pictures from that day. But I was telling my daughter, I don't know if I should send them to those kids because like girls, and some of them. I said as long as that's my
My brother was a poem, what is it? Writer. He was a rap singer. He did a lot of different things. He was a little artist on his own and author of his own, believe it or not. He had a background. He didn't like to share too much, but he had his own private background. So, yeah.
That's Monica.
Yeah, I know.
Hi.
So sorry, like your brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Oh, aquí está. Okay.
Wow. He gained a lot of weight.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Patty.
Wow. Thank you, Mom.
It's not easy,
Mm-mm.
but you're helping your mama. It's beautiful.
Ay, Ophelia. Ay,
Whatever
Ophelia.
money donations that they give me is gonna be for his tombstone. So, yeah,
Wow.
Está todo bruised.
Yeah, he's bruised. They really jumped him, didn't they?
Yes.
They stabbed him on the ear and everything.
The other one está bien black, and he's still draining.
Y tu grandson.
They have something here because todavía está draining.
They bruised him and stabbed him on the head several times here. Ay, Daniel, pobrecito. Look at even his nails. He got discolored, right?
What?
His nails.
¿Qué tienen?
Very.
Let me see. Yeah, his nails, because when they drain the fluid from our bodies, the nails change color.
Uh-huh.
He's killing.
But
I
he's still
know.
draining blood.
Yeah, because they jumped him. They murdered him.
Mm-hmm.
Mira. Mira todo acá atrás. He has a bunch of scrapes and everything. Mira, the bruises.
Yeah,
Mira, the dark bruises over here. Look, está todo swollen. Uh-huh.
But look at the ear on the other side.
it's black.
It's black.
Wow, they stabbed his ears or what?
No, se puso bien morado. He's got a lot of makeup on.
Ya iba a salir in August.
I know. He already gained so much weight. He was gonna come out already. Wow. And he didn't even shave or anything while he was there.
These people said not to shave him because se le puede venir skin.
You know, el autopsy should show, ¿verdad?
Uh-huh. The murder? Of
Sí.
how... Yeah, but look at how they left him.
Mataron a otro.
Los de aquí didn't let her see him until they...
Yeah, they were hiding evidence.
No, they didn't want her to see him like that. Pero they should have taken a picture of it.
One after another.
But then they still have
He's
it.
so young. He was my younger brother, 40 years old.
I know.
But the guards are
40? Yeah, ya tenía jovenismo.
like they see it and they act like
In
they
his
know.
early
How old are you?
40s.
How old are you, Monica?
Monica, I'm like 40 something.
And you know what?
Yeah, yo estoy más grande que él, pero como quiera, he's still very young.
Yes.
And everybody had to stick together and
Wow, he was already talking about coming home and eating food.
Me dijo,
With my mom,
waiting for her to
waiting
cook his meals.
to cook his meals. Wow.
Well,
He wouldn't have liked that cross though. He was thinking about getting out of Christianity. He was telling my mom he wanted to be a Muslim.
He died on the way to
Yeah,
He was already dead.
that's why I
but
tell
that's my mom's doing. That's what she
you.
wants.
No. That's everybody has their own. You're an adult, okay?
Mhm.
I can take you to church, but you have to decide. You, the mothers, are not. We're
No.
responsible until you're old enough to decide.
Pues yo no voy a ninguna iglesia, it's my choice, but he has his choice too. No le gustó Christianity. Ya no.
Well, that's why I tell your mother that we still have to pray for him because.
Yeah, regardless, I mean, he has to be supported no matter what.
Right.
I know.
Pues con todo lo que le pasó a él, and when we go through a lot of suffering, we end up either we get closer to God or we get further from God. Okay. I know this lady. I met this lady in Whataburger.
Wow.
She's
He was
home.
always smiling and laughing. Wow. He had a good character, como quiera. I mean, hay veces que se enojaba y se, he would get mad and, oh, nobody's going to tell me I'm my own boss. He would talk like that. And then he would calm down and he would talk to you normal again.
Pues así nacemos todos. We have,
Right?
have our
Everybody?
good, our anger
Yeah,
moments. And,
también. Pero to get him like that, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, no.
not even an animal.
Yeah, not even, you're right. Not even animals.
They fight for the dogs. I hate that. But they don't fight for abortion or for the ones that are.
Or they murder the animals like that without even doing anything wrong. The euthanasia? No, hombre, that's bad. In these animals that they're wagging their tail, they don't even do no crimes or anything, nothing. Y como they set him up, that neighbor,
Well, see?
she's the one, they put a hit on him. Because I had heard what she was talking about over 3 years ago, this happened. And I reported to the cops here in town.
No, but estos policías had it against him, okay? He probably knew a lot of things.
No, it's because of her. She put the hit. She's been dating like a lot of powerful men. They've been telling me everything, and I've been hearing it directly from her voice. And she put a hit on my 9 and 10-year-old animals, and then she said she wanted to kill all of my family, and that's what I reported to the investigator. So now this has happened. The murder happened to my brother. So she had the word of mouth through her and all the family and friends of hers that work in the departments. That's what it is.
Bueno, pues they can have the way here, but allá,
Those are hard words.
they're gonna have, God is gonna is seeing everything.
Mother Almighty is gonna punish her. Oh yeah,
No, He punishes all of us.
all of them,
Todos hemos
all of
pecado.
them that were joined in on it. There's not just her, but it was her starting war between my family, and now going in through everybody's mouth and getting to him
What
through
you
that.
need to do, Monica, is let go of all that anger and start concentrating on Him, praying for Him, and letting it go, okay? Because we're all being hurt by somebody, or we hurt somebody, okay? But you have to learn to, pero ella is going to do
I
something
leave it
about
in
it.
the hands of
Yes,
Mother Almighty.
it's so good, but even if it doesn't work out,
Oh yeah, we have to put up with a lot of anger. It's part of our life. I know.
right?
I don't know, was it?
Not that one. El que pasó.
Even when my grandparents first died, and then my cousins, my sisters, my aunts, my uncles. Hombre, mucho coraje ha llevado yo.
Pues mira, nunca sabemos, nacemos, pero we never know when we're gonna die. Mira, this young girl next door, she was 23 years old and she died. I don't know her name or anything. But 23. And then I heard the priest this morning talk about two twins. They were born in the same day and they both died on the same day. We never know when we're gonna die.
Yeah, and then they started laughing. The neighbors that are joined in on
I
it,
know, mija.
real loud as soon as they heard this.
Well, that brings your anger more and you get more angry, but
No, I didn't let them trigger me.
no.
Yo sé cómo son ellos.
Good.
Y nomás yo brinqué porque ya andaba mirando y limpiando afuera y yo brinqué. Hago, oye, ¿qué tiene esa gente loca? ¿Por qué anda ahí riéndose tanto así, na?
Pues forgive them, Father, because they don't know what they do.
Mother, no.
Están haciendo
They're
algo que
in
no.
her hands.
Pero Diosito mira
Mother.
todo.
En el cerrado. Y luego se paró la mamá de ella, se paró enfrente del driveway. Y cuando
La
estaba
vieja.
haciendo
Oh, I hate her.
Ay, mija.
I know, it comes thunder.
digo, wow. I wanted to go look for her. I was so mad. Thank God I didn't have a
Ay,
car.
it's very hard to see things like this
I would have gone
happen.
looking for her. You want to-
The injustice and the things how are
The
done.
corruption that they
Right.
do.
que no les hace nada a la
All the bad things.
They set him up for murder, you know that, and they had him in jail or prison against his will, and because they were chismeando.
Yeah, she already told me.
And then on top of that, he was about to come out
I
and
know,
get
in August for that.
and get a lawyer, and then they did this to him to hush him up.
She called me first. I go, what? I called her back when she called me.
Es como le digo,
La envidia del dinero y todo, ¿verdad?
pues qué dinero, ustedes no tienen dinero.
It's money jealousy because he was gonna take him to court.
El que- ellos
They
querían
want to
property,
keep him hushed so he doesn't defend himself.
my property. She, when are you going to sell your property? Said, I'm not going to sell it.
Pues I don't know what happened and
I think it was at my house.
whatever happened, Diosito vio todo and
Madre.
and it's a sad way, como dicen, a tragedy, you know? It's something horrible. That I don't know how your mother can live through it, okay? Le digo, you people go crazy because of these things that happen.
Yeah, that was their whole point. It was to drive us crazy.
Yes.
That's why they did this. Because they want to be right. You know, I got her on film,
Lower your volume.
the neighbor, the one that did all this. I got her on film that she was threatening, that she went to a judge and then she tried to get a crazy medical evaluation on me to have me committed.
Well,
I go, oye, and what happened then? I go, what happened? You didn't get it? I go like that. And then she goes,
Ay.
no, they didn't give it to me. Well, then I'm going to give her all her way because they already know she was after my reputation.
pues mira, te voy a decir una cosa. After working 20 years in a mental hospital, None of us are like this, okay? We're all off balance.
Hombre, esa
Todos
no está comparada a la
Pero
gente.
there's people that are crazier than crazy, but we're all off balance. Nadie estamos...
Yeah, but I don't compare myself to that mierda. No, I'm not sorry to say. She's the worst of the worst.
Pues sí.
You can't change people. You can't change their ugliness. People will continue to be ugly. ¿Tú crees que yo si me pongo a pelear con todo el mundo, aún nunca acabo?
Pues no.
But no, you can't allow them to trigger you. That's why we're here and we're not over there
I went to go
with
get water.
with weapons.
There was this
We're not over there in battle. We're here. Exactly, porque aguantamos.
And she goes,
Right?
I'm so sorry for your loss. Can I give you a hug? And I said, sure. She gave me a hug. And
To my son, it says, feel that you are
GMC.
alone,
And I lied.
never
And
alone.
the
And no
person
matter
in the
how
back rolled
near
down the
or
window.
far apart, I always right there in your heart.
I don't know. When
You feel
we both
overwhelmed.
turned around and we looked at
Remember whose son you are,
and I
and
go, wow.
always remember you are loved and brave,
Hijo,
and
that
think
was
you're
evil,
stronger than you
hijo,
seem and more
that
loved.
was an evil
More than you know, and I'll always be with you,
They-
and
they
you
rolled out the
always be
window
my
and I
baby
hurried
boy.
to see
Love,
their face.
Mom.
And I went like this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Show your face. ¿Por qué te escondes? Desde acá, you know, dan la cachetada y esconden la mano.
Mira, allá arriba. He was such a
But I
beautiful,
remember the truck.
smiley person. Look
I
at that.
remember the truck, but I don't know the coward that did
Ah,
that. I
look at they
posted
put
on
our
Facebook.
photo there también.
I put it on Facebook. Yeah.
A mí no me gusta
You
ese
know, when
Facebook,
he
porque
wasn't,
toda la gente
they
va a saber
they
todo
wrongly
de todo,
arrested
y
my
when
brother.
they're so concerned, talk to me, ¿verdad?
She was on her TV
Hear
phone
it from the
call.
voice's mouth, porque si estás oyendo puro
For
chisme,
murder,
you
they
don't
were
know it's
wrongly
real or
accusing
not.
him, that neighbor.
I don't like that Facebook. I've never liked it.
Mira, mi hermanito. He was just Western there. Whoa, he looks so
Le gustaba
different.
Le gustaba vestirse de cowboy.
Cowboy. Oh,
Sus
wow.
botas y su kicker hair, y andaba todo
Wow. Mira.
¿Qué se está comiendo?
El pollo.
Pobrecito
handcuffed
pollito.
y comiendo chicharrón. Míralo. Ah, no lo viste.
¿Por qué tan handcuffs?
Because he was in court when they were sentencing him.
Mira, está con la
Mr.
gallina
Guerra
ahí.
dijo,
Hmm.
Can you please give me some chicken, Mr. Guerra? Dijo, before they lock me up.
¿A poco?
Pues le trajo una roastery chicken, Mr. Guerra.
Ah,
No.
mira, cowboy
Comenzó a comer,
energy.
y tras me enseña,
Ahí está.
me enseña a mi chicken.
Mi hermanito.
He had such a sense of humor, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Oye, no iban a ir a una nice place, pero he had a...
Yep.
Yo todo el tiempo lucho por los prisioneros, por los droguistas, hasta por los
He
cartels.
gained a lot of weight
Because I know
there.
my son could have ended up in prison too.
I thank God que no.
Pero cuando oigo todos estos, parece que mi hijo... There was another one, Samuel Moore. I used to pray for him. Hijo de una amiga mía también went to prison. He's
And where
already
are the
out.
photos that you took, grandson? You got them?
What photos?
The one from the table. Yeah, don't break them because those are very old. I don't want to crush them. I want to put them in a new photo album. That's why I've had them here in all these years.
Mónica. no,
Oh,
it was
look
me,
at that,
Daniel,
Sasu,
and
we're
Tata.
younger.
La risa de él, ¿verdad?
Yo y mi hijo.
Mira, aquí está
At
otra
the
vez.
house.
When I bought him brand new clothing, he is wearing it. Ahí
Sara,
está.
Chuy,
You what?
Daniel.
I had bought him a lot of brand new stuff and clothing. He was wearing the new things.
Mira, JP. Y es.
You were a
That's
good sister. Not perfect.
Yeah, not
I'm sure you
perfect.
fought like I fight with my... I would fight
Oh,
with my
yeah, encorajándome. Everybody,
Todos.
not just me, my mom, everybody.
This friend of mine used to say
We
we're
had to
all
put up
capable
with
of
so
killing.
much anger. He would
When
drive
we
us
get angry-
nuts.
Well, let me tell you what I did to Daniel one time. When he was little, he was just a kid, a baby.
A
Just
baby.
He was just a little baby. Well, he had the habit of. And David will give him what he wants. always never let me eat. Yo tenía que darle plato de comida.
Wow.
Este gordito tan chiflado. He doesn't let me eat. And he would do, eat, daddy, eat. And he knew that he had to give it to me. I had to give my food to him.
Rosa, don't crush those photos.
I'm not! I'm
I've
talking, be
saved
quiet.
them so long.
Y luego,
You can say excuse me. Pero no nos enojamos luego.
I saw David when he took off to work. And I said, vamos a hacerme unos huevos volteados. Que
I
salgo
have
para
the
afuera y que agarro el
Duddlestens
árbol
thing,
bastante
the
chile
pin.
piquín. The little red,
Yeah, the little ones.
the little tiny red peppers.
Oye, ya no hay de esos, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo que no? Hay bastante.
Sí,
En las casas.
Los
Pues
que
yo,
no miro nada.
yo agarré yo bastante chile piquín y que lo muelo en el molcajete
And
con
where's
cebolla y
my-
tomate
Ah, sí.
y que lo calenté así y todo.
Y
se lo-
ibas a comer.
eggs. And then he was sitting right there in the high chair.
Aquí estoy.
Le platicaba yo a Daniel. Digo, you were sitting in the high chair and you were looking at me. And I go, you want it? And I go, eat it.
¿Con chile?
Because of the time that they were being mean with her. That's
Well,
why.
Let me tell you.
Con
santo
chile le
remedio.
dio.
Santo
remedio,
remedio.
ya no te pidió.
Cayó para atrás.
Uncle
Cayó.
Oscar's
Ya,
laughing.
cuando se lo puso en la boca. ¡Hard! ¡Hard! Gritaba. You're
Ay.
gonna eat it. No, I told Daddy. Daddy doesn't come till 7. And you're gonna eat it. I made him eat the huevos con chile.
How mean of
He
you.
goes, Mom, you were so mean. I was just a baby.
Pues sí.
Dije, well, you learned your lesson.
And all the photos
You
here.
know that he
también,
never.
and
I would tell him, you want Mama's food?
let me see this one. Oh, look, this one. This is what I need. The proof, right?
Mm-hmm.
Digo, no, ya no quiero. Y se le echó el chile.
Dijo, no, ya no quiso nada que.
Oye,
He
yo
never
una,
took
yo
my
una
food
vez
away.
dije eso también. I was eating with my aunt, and we're all on the table, and her aunt, la aunt, la hermana de su esposo vivía allí, y le dije, este huerco no me deja comer. ¿Y por qué estás tan gorda? Ay,
Wow. So this is his
but
memory
they don't let you
card.
eat.
They don't. Él no me dejaba comer.
I have a grandson.
Pero you didn't put one of these in there with him?
No.
I have a
Does it
grandson que
have his-
también me mira,
you
pero
chose
está
silver
chiquito,
for
mijo,
him?
Y me mira, y porque I have el costumbre que si yo como, pues
Not
debe de
gold.
probar a él también.
Mm-mm.
Y ahora me mira y me,
They don't have gold.
me pide como
Why?
con los
Only
ojitos.
silver.
Eso nomás le doy, pero I don't give him chile.
You're not a mean grandma. But that's the way we learn. the
But
hard
it's a
way.
beautiful casket como quiera.
Dice que advice is the cheapest thing you can give anybody.
And these, ay,
learn
ay, ay,
the
my
hard
photos,
way.
my photos. I work so hard to keep them safe.
Propios golpes en la cabeza.
Decía mi papá, déjala, le dije a mi mamá, porque mis sisters, they were out of control. She would tell my dad, estas locas no hacen caso y no te aguantan. Déjalas que se den chingazos en la frente y así no van a aprender. Let's see.
When her dad was dying, I was there till his last breath.
¿A poco?
Mira, Hipólito, aquí está. Mi otro abuelito de Cantú.
¿De Cantú?
Sí,
Tata.
Tata. We would visit him at Taretama.
Todo el tiempo lloraba Tata.
Pues
Llévenme con
sí.
ustedes para la casa.
I wanted to kidnap
Chore.
El
him.
papá de Chore.
I wanted to break him out of there.
Esta
Why?
Me
I'm taking-
encorajaba.
Ese-
I
I'm
didn't like
taking my
that they
Tata
put him
home.
in
Like,
there.
Dijo, Chore and
And I'd say,
Bebe
Grandpa,
y
I'm gonna
so-
go
y
open the
Chile
window.
se los van a
And we're
echar.
gonna go. And then he would look around the room to see if the nurses were there. And come on, let's go. And I'd grab him by his arm. And de repente we go to the window and the nurse would be, what are y'all doing?
You were caught red-handed.
Yeah, and I didn't even know. We couldn't take him out anywhere. I asked first, and they said by court order he has to stay here. You cannot take him anywhere.
Así no nos pasa con
Me
muchas-
sentía como me quería desmayar. Mira, aquí está.
Ahí está de vuelta, ¿verdad?
Mi jepolito.
Pero ahí les ponen como los bebitos son
Y este es el
una
papá de...
alarm. So, si
De
se
my
salen
dad.
too far, the alarm starts beeping. Y le dice a Oscar, take me with you, take me with you. I'm not getting involved. If you take him,
I
you're
got a
going to
Michael
jail by yourself.
Jordan
Pues, it's
clothing
okay.
here. I went to Foot Locker and I bought him clothing at Foot Locker. And this
Traigo
one I took him
comezón en esta
into the
mano.
mall. Ya estaba muy vestido el Daniel. Le tenía muy vestido. Ajá.
Pues he was always
Yes.
stressed
Ah,
out.
mira, me and Beverly showed up. Beverly's here with us.
Ah, Beverly.
She was right behind his photo.
Mira, Beverly. Esa es la
My
la
sister.
Esa hija de
Oh,
Conrad.
that's what I was
La
gonna
que se
ask you.
murió.
He's got other brothers and
Mira.
sisters?
Sí, es
Mi
Stephanie
jefolito, my
y
jefolito.
esta Stephanie y esta Michelle.
Son hijas de quién es.
Son hijas de David.
They were
Michelle
here
es hija
earlier.
de esta
Her mother
Leticia.
was here earlier with the
Oh,
baby.
esta
It's my
Leti-
sister. She's
que
with
tocó.
us.
Y
It's
luego-
such a
Ahorita
coincidence that she was right behind the photo.
Sí.
¿Verdad?
Yeah, I didn't even know she was behind the photo.
Apenas te
Es
fijas.
My
tú.
sister,
Ella
Beverly.
tiene una hija con David.
Oh, okay.
Y luego
I
eh,
had noticed que
sí,
tenía
la
los
esta,
ejemplos.
la señora esta, la que le dicen la de cuero.
Yes.
yo no sé si-
Y como
sé que
no le
dicen
querían dar de comer
La que
poquito
tiene
así.
pelo negro,
La-
ya, sí, sí,
Sí.
ok, ya, ya.
Ok, y luego está esta
Beverly, mira, aquí está Beverly con nosotras.
Beverly murió on her birthday. She died on
We were
her
at the
birthday.
island
Se
right
cayó el
there.
retrato de ella right there on the floor, right in front of me, and I picked it up and
We were teenagers.
I know today's your birthday, mi jarita te canto happy birthday, mama. Y no, she
You
was
can
trying
see
to tell
with
me
the
she was gone.
glare.
Murió ese día.
Te vino a visitar, in other words.
She did.
Oh, it's so skinny
Let you
there.
Y que
So was she?
Not even 30 minutes later me habla Lidia. Dijo, Beverly, she's gone. She's no longer with us. No, hombre, cállate. Aquí llegó Lidia ese rato. Ella nunca se separó de mí. Me ha llevado a comer. Y la gente murmurando
And
y
she is who?
hablando de mí que
Ay,
yo
qué
me
nada más
andaba gastando
colación.
dinero en puro
Bye,
restaurants.
brother. I know you're still with us right now, hanging out, looking at everything and laughing too. De repente dejaste de llorar, ¿verdad? Enseguida de mí. Ya conozco tu energía, güey.
Was it her?
Ay, qué chulo, mira. Ahí está.
The smile.
Alguien puso un receipt. Digo, look, so ya don't be.
Ay, qué chulito.
Let's get it to
Then
the
why didn't they
mirror.
count it in front of me? Huh? That's a proper thing to do. If you would have nothing to hide,
thinking
why
of-
did you count the money in front of me?
God loves you.
I don't remember who posted it, Rosie.